Yeah, bring it in. Let's go.
And we're seconds away from getting underway from the home field here at Beverly Middle School. The Asante Elite U13s are going to play that Nitro in their white and green uniforms. And it is 6:30 here. And it is Asante Elite U13 Thursday evening soccer. And I'm Eric Zapontes with Christian Ruiz. Hello, Asante Nation.
Asante Nation, hello, fans, soccer fans, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this lovely Thursday evening here live from Beverly. Eric, pleasure to be with you again, my friend.
And it is a hot afternoon. No doubt about it. That may be a factor in this match. Last Thursday, the weather also played a factor, and it was the opposite effect. We had some lightning, and we had to end the game at the 30-minute mark. I don't foresee any lightning or any rain for that matter, but there is a heat warning. The temperature is 29 degrees, but it feels like 36.
That's correct. Humidity is playing a big factor. Obviously, the sun is setting now, so hopefully it won't be that big of an issue or mountain to climb for the kids here.
And the two linesmen are here, lineswoman and linesman, and we had a brief chat with the referee. They're all ready for action. There's 12 players in the Nitro team, Chris, so they will have a substitution. We were concerned about that prior to the start of the match because we noticed they had 10 there for a second, but a couple other players have joined, so they will have a sub.
No, that's great to see. We were worried that we may have to eliminate a couple of players on our side in order to meet their numbers, but the Nitros came through. They haven't disappointed, and hopefully they'll give us a good show today as well.
And number 30 is the captain for the North Toronto Nitros, and Papa for the Asante Elite U13. Let's take a look at the lineups. Today, William, of course, will be the goaltender, and he just came off yet another shutout, so he is on a bit of a streak. I mean, that would be 3 games if you consider the Thursday U13 game that was incomplete. I don't even remember if he was tested with a shot on goal in that match, Chris.
No, it didn't look that way to me. And obviously, we're factoring in the U12 game as well from the previous Saturday, or we're maybe just mainly sticking to the U13 side. But either way, he's playing on fire. Great positionally, great communication. Having William play in the back is having like an extra sweeper in the back as well too. So it helps to add to the back line with their decision making. Allows them to be a little bit more freer in terms of how they challenge opposing players coming up with the ball too, knowing that William is sure-footed and he's great with ball possession as well and ball distribution. So,
and thank you to those volunteers that have taken the time to clean the puddles in both nets. So it will be an easier time than what would have been expected. It was a lot of water there. It rained quite a bit yesterday, so had 2 days of rain. And we are underway from Beverly, North Toronto Nitros. So the Nitros against the Asante Elite. That is Etan at top. We also see there Righteous. Here is Oscar. That was intercepted. It was intended for Righteous. Righteous has possession. Played it with Mehab. Mehab trying to center that ball. And to who? Probably would be the question from Coach Q. We immediately heard his voice. He was not happy with that cross.
It's gotten to the point where he doesn't even have to finish his sentence, just has to say the name.
Yeah, Ethan. Ethan, Ethan and Nathan. Ethan and Nathan. Sometimes we get mixed up with those names. So no Mikhail today, of course. He's in the U12. And it's the first goal kick here for Nitros.
Hey, Alejandro.
And that one was
Tell him to go forward. Tell him to go forward.
that had a lot of mustard, indeed, and that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be the first throw-in. Armando's heading there. Maybe he will take this one.
Most definitely needs to step in there. Just take them right away. No questions asked.
So at the back line, Alejandro, and then your two central defenders, Papa and Javi. Armando playing the right. There's Giancarlo trying to get a shot. And here comes Nitros. Intercepted by Papa. Ball goes out to number 14. He looks around, intercepted by Oscar. Nathan makes a move back to Oscar. He intended back to Nathan, but it was short. Giancarlo to Ethan. Ethan test from far. It goes wide.
Goal kick here for the Nitros.
And I assume we will be taking a water break at some point.
Most definitely. Usually the refs that we've seen with previous games, they would communicate that with the coaches before the start of the kickoff, but we haven't seen that today, but I'm assuming that considering the weather, for 100%.
Coach Q wanted Mihab to go forward. Here comes Nitros. This was assessed by Oscar, but the referee says that was a foul. So it's going to be a free kick for Nitros, the first one of this match.
Hey! Giancarlo, pick up. Behind you.
This team preparing for their tournament next week. This will be the final game before that tournament. 3 games on that weekend minimum.
Move the ball fast.
2 8 a.m. games, Chris.
Wow.
Got to shut it down early the night before.
Most definitely. What's the cutoff time for you, Eric? If you have an 8 o'clock start game for your...
I think 9 a.m. is good. Get tired during the day. Here's Nathan, 39, trying to get it away from him. Oscar is here now. He makes a pass. Giancarlo there, they miscommunicated. Mihab is running back. Here's a counter by Nitros. Mano, you got to watch that right side because there's one player who is onside there.
Great challenge by Alejandro.
Indeed. And this one intended for Ethan. It was a little far from him. Here's number... Okay, he's going to kick it out. He wants no trouble.
Felt that pressure from the Asante elite striker there.
He didn't have to kick it that far.
No, and he probably could have went to the side too, but works in our favor, so we're not complaining.
Well, the weather says it feels like 36. It doesn't feel like 30 for me.
We got a nice breeze going on here, plus the shade, so it's helping us out too. Probably in the direct sunlight a little bit different, but for the most part, it's nice and airy right now.
It is a throw-in. And Alejandro takes care of it with Mihab. Back to Alejandro. And plays it to the box. There's nobody there. The goalie will take care of that one. Plays it short. Ethan immediately trying to pressure the defender. Nitros trying to come out with it. 29. Short pass here to number 30. Papa had to intercept. Here's Mihab. .34 now for Nitros. The ball did go out. It's a throw in. Asante. I got past Mihab, but here is Ethan. Ethan regains possession, fighting it out there with 34. The ball crosses the line. It's going to be another throw in. Alejandro heads there to take care of that one. Miham got a piece on it. Still a little push. And the ball finally crosses the line. It is a goal kick for Nitros.
Yeah. Stop wasting the ball.
Again, that's Coach Q. You hear there in the background. A lot of the actions have been playing that left side, and we were talking about the right side that was left. I don't want to say unattended, but we could have done more on that right side. We'll see if that changes in this game. If you had that thermometer, as some of the sophisticated telecasts have, you would see a lot of red on that left side and not as much on the right, without a doubt. So we'll see if that changes in this game. There's 28. He lost it to Ethan. Play it back with Mehab. Mehab makes a move. The test from far. The save is made.
Great.
It was a
That was
good save.
Giancarlo there.
Watch your step.
And it was the right decision to take that shot. Here is Nathan. It's blocked. And the goaltender smothers the ball. As Asante tests the goalie for the first time there with that shot.
Oh, it was a good test from our friend there, Giancarlo there. Always good to dip your toes into the water, see how it is.
And we were unsure if the goalie is a regular goalie. And that was important because if he's not, maybe that could be an advantage for Asante, but he made a good save.
Most definitely.
So he definitely has played keep. This possesses Nathan, but he wins it back.
Good
No
work.
foul, says the ref. Oscar.
Give and go.
Back to Nathan. There's 3 white shirts around them, and he elects to play off one of them for the throw-in. Armando plays it ahead for Nathan, and it's booted away. My goodness.
So far.
Number 41, extra triple mustard.
You wanted it, Eric. You got it.
Is that like the strategy? Let's just kick as far as possible. We might tire them. That was the second one. It was like just too much mustard, extra.
Yeah, just a little bit too much on that one. Let's lessen that up. 41. We want to see.
Armando
see
goes
some
a little
soccer
deeper
play
on this
here.
one. He saw Righteous, and this one goes out of play. Another throw in. Asante getting closer to that flag, that corner kick flag. Oscar also showing Righteous. Armando. Nitros trying to get it out. Armando there as well in that scramble. Here is Righteous. He wants to test the goalie. And the save is made. 2 low shots on him so far. And Asante's been denied. And he was sniffing something at Righteous, so he went for that corner.
Simple.
Giancarlo, he'll test again. In the net.
Oh,
Goal,
wow.
Giancarlo. They gave it away, and Giancarlo knew it was a matter of time, and it has happened. The first goal for Asante has been scored.
Get it back. Yes.
It didn't even seem like a goal to me. Well, it's just fantastic. Good effort. Good guy, Giancarlo.
That's his
Batting
first
500
of the
there on his
season.
shots.
Absolutely. Well, that will motivate others to step up and get one. This one is still inside, but Nathan is there. Oscar played it ahead to Righteous. He has Nathan. Nathan will probably give it back to Righteous. He does. Positions himself for the shot. High
Wow.
and wide.
Just over. Good effort. Why not?
So it's 1-0, and it looks like the first substitution is going to be made by Nitros. They only have one option on the bench.
Was that worse than that one? Or that was the worst one?
That's yours. Don't waste it. Make sure you hit the target.
Coach Q wants to ensure that next time around it goes on target. That one did miss, but he does have one shot on goal. Giancarlo there again. Ethan. There's Ethan. He is penalized.
Taken down in the box.
Yes, and that is definitely a penalty. The referee did not hesitate. And is Mihab the penalty specialist?
It looks that way to me.
He kicked the beauty against Sudbury. Those guys went home happy after a 4-hour drive. Mihab will take the penalty shot. It's taken quickly, and it's in the net. It's 2-0 Asante.
And Nitros have a little bit of a hill to climb here. 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes into this game, down 2-0 here. See what kind of adjustments they make. Let's see if they can make a comeback here.
Well, one thing I did notice is that, and when we got here quite early actually, and I realized that we didn't see any of the Nitros players until maybe less than half hour before the game.
Right.
And that tells you a lot about a team.
Yes, 100%.
Armando's going to have to get a piece on that. He plays back with Papa. Papa stepped on the ball, and Armando gets in the way. Papa plays back with Javi. Javi rolls the ball to Alejandro. Alejandro saw Mihab and Ethan. Ethan, that's blocked. Nitros attacking. Intercepted by Alejandro. And Nathan sees it. And he plays it ahead to Righteous. He's on side. Here comes Righteous. He gives gas. Righteous. And the goal is scored. Had a piece on it, the goalie.
Great goal by
Went
Righteous.
the right direction. It's 3-0, just like that.
Being pestered by the defender, but it was like nothing. It was like shooting away a fly. Full on onto the goaltender, popping it into the lower left-hand side of the net. And as you were saying, my friend, 3-0. Asante, 2010 U13's up here live from Beverly.
Well, I got to tell you, I enjoy when the games are a little bit more competitive, when both teams are giving their at each other. And we hope that this changes. Nice move there by Ethan. Here comes Ethan.
Wow.
He took on 3 of them. And Coach Q wanted him to make the pass. Mihab, Ethan. Ethan played it to the box. Nathan will get there. Nathan looks around. Righteous. Perhaps Oscar. It's blocked.
Chips
He
it.
manages to get a shot.
Hey, Righteous, move and get the ball.
Izquierda.
The goalie made the save on that shot.
Coach is calling for Oscar to go lefty on that one, and I can't say I disagree.
Here's Nathan. Short with Oscar. Oscar sees Ethan.
Nice pass.
Defender got there in time. 28 now. Oh, can't get rid of this one. Oscar. Righteous.
Onside. Great.
Pauses.
Deep.
He already has one. Righteous.
Golazo.
Now he has 2.
Golazo.
Nice, ref, stop.
Ref change. Righteous, let's go.
Righteous will come off, and Adriano will come in.
Good job, Righteous.
And we had that U12 game on Saturday, which was a blowout. I would rather that not repeat. And I credit to that Toronto High Park team. They played with a lot of
Gusto.
yeah. Maybe they didn't have the soccer arguments there for them to make it more competitive, but they certainly did not give up on any moment. At any moment, they went right till the end. They actually had an opportunity for goal on their last play.
Yeah, I remember that. It was almost a 3-on-1, and I think there was an earlier opportunity as well that Medi saved last second with a diving stop, which was nice too. But I think what you're getting at, the gist of it basically is there was no quit in that team too. So they fought until the bitter end, and even a bunch of their players too, trying to motivate the rest of their players to keep fighting on. You don't see it a lot, especially when you're playing in a game where you're on the losing end of a requisite blowout there too. So it was good to see that. Hopefully, we're not heading there with this game as well. Hopefully, the Nitros can make it a little more interesting going forward. But the way it's going right now, it's
Show me your character during defeat. That's matters.
we've said it before, and I'll say it again. Adversity builds character. So let's see how the Nitros handle this and see what kind of fight they have in them.
And that ball goes out. It's going to be another throw in. Nico's going to come in. It looks like it's going to be for Mihab, who did get a goal on that penalty kick. So Nico is going to come in to this match.
Okay. Patience. Okay.
Good work by Mihab so far.
Well, we know we have our penalty shot kicker, that's for sure.
A 1-2 combination, a 1-2-3 combination, probably. Jermaine, great candidate as well. Mihab obviously proving himself with the past couple of games, putting penalty kicks into the net.
Jermaine is Jermaine here. Let's take a look. I haven't seen him.
I think I did see him. Yeah, he's there.
He's there. I'm sure we'll see him sooner or later at some point. Throw in Nitros. 34 now plays it.
Nitros just not able to get out of their own end and formulate an attack.
Nico. Maybe they'll test from far. The goalie will come out, and the referee have blown the whistle anyway.
Outside.
It doesn't count. Given away here. Nico plays back with Alejandro. Nico again. Chipped it to Giancarlo. And he takes a shot. That's Adriano rather. And we're gonna have another substitution. Max will come in.
Yep.
And Samuel. There's Oscar. And you were saying that, Chris, this is the first time we have 3 Peruvians on the team playing at the same time.
So a record for
partially
Asante,
Peruvian.
yeah.
At least you have Armando, you have Oscar, and Javi.
Perfect for our Independence Day celebrations this weekend.
I concur.
Shout out to a Peruvian nation. Peruanos, rejoice.
That could have been done better. Armando, back to Oscar. Oscar, you may want to get into the score sheet as well. Alejandro. Alejandro, test from far. Goes wide.
Unlucky.
Oscar will come out. Max will come in. And Papa will come out as well. Just trying to get everybody involved in the game. With a score like this, I think you want to try all your pieces and combinations.
We've mentioned that before. I think we mentioned that at the last game as well for the U12s on Saturday. You're playing with house money right now, a big lead. You can experiment, do a lot of things there, test people out, test players out in positions that they may not be familiar with, just to let them get that requisite experience. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, especially if you're going to play a tournament next weekend, where circumstances can occur. We're going to take a pause here for water break. This 30-degree weather. It feels like 36.
And we'll take a little pause, everybody. We'll come back after this water break. Don't go anywhere. Take care.
Play is about to resume. We just had a very short water break. Asante lead with commanding lead now, 4-0 in this first half. North Toronto Nitros. And I was told I think they're in last place in the division.
Yeah, I guess they find themselves there at the bottom in the basement there of play.
And Sporting, I believe, is in first, which is the team where we played first at their field. Very nice field there.
Have you been able to look ahead in the schedule to see when we have another game against the Sporting side?
I don't think we have another one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we do not.
It's unfortunate.
Nico. Ball is loose. And this one's played back with Samuel. Samuel, Armando. He's got a player ahead, and that is Ethan. Ethan takes a weak shot. And there you go. Coach Hughes says, ¿a dónde carajo pegase la pelota? Javi. Samuel. That's a good one for Nathan. Nathan makes a turn back to Armando. He's going to have to play quicker. And that was Ethan. There's Giancarlo. Giancarlo.
You got the wing. You got Nico.
There's an opportunity. Nico, and the referee have blown the whistle.
Offside.
Offside. Doesn't count.
Well, prior to that offside call, there was some good movement with that. Attacking on the left flank. That was good outlet pass by our friend there, Giancarlo, trying to find Nico, but he was a little too anxious with that ball prior to it being in play.
And a throw in here for Nitros.
Again, Nitros having difficulty getting out of their own end or even just formulating multiple passes there to try to set up a counter attack here against the Asante Elite U13s.
Samuel, call him to pick up.
You know, I'll reference your earlier point about coming early, surveying the fields, you know, having a look at your opponent pre-game as well, and just also kind of getting into the mindset of playing a game here, especially considering the conditions too. I think all of that comes into play as well too. It doesn't necessarily reflect the outcome of this game so far, as we don't know how these Nitros play in terms of their individual players, but it's definitely, I think, a factor here.
Almost a break here, and this one is kicked and definitely not out because Nathan is giving chase, and here he comes with it, marked by 41. He'll center that. Here's Adriano. He may want to take a shot. He does. Just over the bar.
Just over the bar.
Well, the Asante players were here early. I think maybe it was a quarter two, and they were all congregated, or most of them, it seemed, and they were very relaxed at the coaches talking to them. It was a very relaxed atmosphere. Ethan's going to come off. We're going to see Mehdi in action, and Curtis, who's wearing a proper uniform.
Congrats,
He came in the mail.
Popped 44 goals on Saturday, so he finally earned it.
Forward, yes.
So Curtis will go forward, and Mehdi will come in for Giancarlo. So a couple of U12s here entering the match.
Considerable speed having Curtis on this team. It's great first step.
He is an asset, no doubt. There was a hand that was not called. Here's Armando. The pass to Adriano. 39 now for Nitros. Nico trying to steal it away from him. Was unable to do so. Here's 29. Alejandro just put the tackle there and interrupted that attack. Throw in Nitros.
Buddy, who are you picking up?
And this one is sent right to William. Oh, that kind of got away there. And a good move here made by Nathan, coming out with it.
Samuel, what are you doing on the right here?
And there is Alejandro.
What are you doing here? Stay in the middle. Stop running.
Pass ahead, perhaps for Adriano. He's giving gas. No, there is Nico. And the flag is raised. Flag is raised. That was the first touch for William.
And some of the disadvantage of playing with a lead, like the ones that the U13s are playing with right now, sometimes not necessarily get complacent, but a little rusty during the game. Not as involved as some of the other players are. So
Well, we were doing imaginary situations in the event that Asante had fielded teams for both U12 and U13 at Brossard. William would play 4 games.
No rest for him, if that were the case.
Nico,
Nicolas.
maybe Nathan, but it's short to Curtis.
Oh, yes.
Curtis
Great pass.
to Adriano. It's a goal kick
support
for
from the
Nitros.
good support from the Asante bench too.
Laddie! Let's go, come!
And Coach Q wants to have a quick chat here with Mehdi.
Center mid. Pick up the mind. Don't walk. Pick up. Let's work the ball.
Nathan makes a move. Oh, a little short for Armando. And this one is kicked away.
Pick up. This one.
And I'm glad Coach Q did that because it's like 6 times now that Sentinels have to go all the way to pick up that ball. And we have another one there. Curtis may want to shoot. Cannot get through. Nathan tests. Does that ball curl? It does. But the goalie manages to keep it. Right to the top of the box. Javi off his chest.
Look. That's it.
The short pass to Mehdi. To Nico. Nico looks around. There is Nico. Back to Mehdi. La picó. Too much. 39 now for Nitros. Maybe he'll give some gas. Nico chasing after him. Nico trying to intercept the attack and wins it back. Mehdi now back to Nico. Nico over to Mehdi. Mehdi has Curtis. That one is blocked. Nico again. Adriano. Nico. And he is pushed. Referee says play on. There's nothing referee said. Now he blows the whistle. Now it's a foul. And now it's a free kick for Asante. Or rather a throw-in. 39 now for Nitros. Closely watched by Alejandro. Curtis. This one's kicked away. Samuel. To Nico.
Looks like there's an injured player there.
He's slowly getting up. Ball goes out of play. Another throw in for Asante. Maybe an opportunity here for the Nitros team to do a substitution. They only have 1 on the bench. You can field up to 18 players. And actually with the Asante squad, because it's 2 divisions merged in, U13s and U12s playing for the U13, and even a couple of U11s, there's players that don't get the opportunity.
As we mentioned before, Coach Q, he runs a tight ship here. He wants you at every practice. Wants you game ready, game shape.
And last practice, it started to rain exactly at the moment the practice started.
Yes.
And they it's nice to see a nice turnout. There were more than 20 players. Nathan!
Close on that.
Another
good effort,
save
great cross pass
is made by the goalie.
Dan, you have time. Control.
Oh, way too much mustard again.
Mustard Thursday here
Extra
live from
mustard,
Beverly.
41. And that's played quick there. Oh, this is headed away. Mando will take care of that throw in. To Nathan, back to Armando. To who? Piano was sniffing around.
Open up, strikers.
Went to the hands of the goalie. And it's played from the top of the box. There is Samuel. Here comes Samuel. The pass to Curtis. Oh, it got past Curtis. 41. Extra mustard. And it's out again. Throw in Asante. That was less mustard than last time, that's for sure. Nathan trying to get away from those two shirts. Curtis back to Nathan, and he couldn't handle that one. It's going to be a throw in from Nitros. Nathan. Oh, got past Adriano. Nico, I don't know what he tried to do with that. There's a shot by Adriano, and he scores. He's on the score sheet. And it's the 5th tally for Asante Elite. And it looks like a replay of Saturday, Mr. Reese.
We're heading there, mate. We are heading there, and we're at the 32nd minute mark here of this game. I was hoping it would be a bit of a more spirited affair, but unfortunately it doesn't seem that way. Still plenty of soccer to be played, but just calling it as we see it, right, Eric? You do.
Let's hope things change maybe in the second half. Here's the 24 playing back. He has time. Pressure by Curtis. It's given away. Armando wins that, and it goes up 14. It's another throw in. Asante. Will he play quickly? Takes his time. And saw Max. Max. Short to Medi. Medi. Nico got too far ahead from him. 38 now. 39 rather for Nitros. This was possessed by Medi. Medi again. Nico. Nico plays back with Alejandro. Here's Alejandro. Stinking Adriano, perhaps. There's Curtis. He's gonna have to hurry. Oh, he got there first, and he grabbed the ball at the top of the box, just at the top of the box,
right on that line. Again, Curtis with that speed. Wow, a couple of strides there, and he made so much ground. Almost had a golden opportunity to put one into the back of the net himself.
Alejandro.
Move it.
The shot is blocked from Medi. Medi's got 2 white shirts around him. Medi play it back, lost it. 29 and from Nitros. And there is Javi giving some pressure. Nitros on the attack with number 39. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in.
Hey, Nico. You okay? Nico.
Hold on. I think he needs to sub.
You okay? Go down. Go down. If you injured, go down.
Well, Nico got hurt on that last play. And Jermaine will come in.
Come in? Nico. Go.
So he's going to switch Nathan to the other side, and Jermaine here will come into this match. It looks like Nico's, I don't know if that's the, where did he get hurt, Chris?
Look like his oblique, maybe?
His oblique, yeah.
Yeah. But at least he's walking off on his own power. That's a good thing. May have had the wind knocked out of him as well, too. So.
Of course.
And Jermaine has come in for Nico.
Did he get question? Did he get struck? Did he get struck? Did he get struck?
Oh, I don't know. Did somebody kick you? What happened?
It just started hurting. Can you check him out, please?
Yeah.
I can assist if you need.
So they're just checking on Nico if he was hit by one of the other players. He's definitely in pain. Adriano saw Jermaine, but he's dispossessed by 29, trying to win that back. And there's Max, and the referee says there's a foul there, so it's going to be a free kick for Nitros. Samuel gets a foot on that. Maybe a long shot. It goes to the feet of Javi. And he played ahead with Medi. Intercepted. Was intended for Max. Max did see Jermaine. Here's Jermaine now. To Curtis. Curtis. To Adriano. Back to Curtis. Oh, he got enough mustard on time. That was a good play by 41.
Great effort.
To keep Curtis off the score sheet. And it's going to be a corner kick for Asante. There's Mr. Jermaine that will execute this one. In the final moments of the first half. It's a good one. Alejandro! Had a lot of pepper and just went high and wide. So another goal kick. How much time do we have, Mr. Reese?
We're at the 38-minute mark, my friend. 2 more minutes remaining in this first half.
We hope it's nothing serious with Nico. They're examining him now, and he is in a lot of pain. (26) plays back with 41. Samuel gets there first though. 24 giving him some battle. There is Javi, Samuel, Medi with Nathan, who switched sides.
Nice.
To Curtis. Oh, they
Bouncing ball is available.
They almost caused themselves some damage there, but the goaltender was there first. Play short with 41. Back to the goalie. Max. Jermaine.
Great pass.
Curtis. Low shot. Save is made. And this goalie has that. Boy, he's been busy. A lot of work for him. Nathan. Maybe he may test from out. I don't think Coach Q would like it if he did. Another roller to the hands of the goalie.
Move the ball.
Alejandro. Nathan is there. They wanted a hand. Play on, says the ref. He's 39, and he was pushed, and that was called. Alejandro pushed him. It's a free kick for Nitros. And we're in the last few seconds here. Intercepted by Javi. Curtis. He saw Jermaine. He's got speed. He can get there. 41 trying to reach to him. Jermaine. Here comes the cross.
Great cross.
Unfortunately, nobody got there. And the first half has come to an end. First half for, I think with the exception of one circumstance, all the shots have been made by Asante. And they have a commanding 5-0 lead. Chris.
Not much to say from that. It was a pretty dominant first half by the Asante Elite U13s. The way it's going, especially the way Asante has been just dominating possession, playing in the end of the Nitros throughout much of this game. I don't see, well, unless there's some drastic changes from the Nitro side, I don't see that changing. And Asante looking to carry on that dominance into the second half. So let's see what they do.
Well,
hopefully the Nitros will come out with a stronger effort in the second half.
We do look forward for a more challenging second half, and we'll be right back with that in a moment.
All right, Asante Nation, we'll see you back in the second half. Don't go too far. Get some water. It's hot out here. And with that, Asante rally cry. We're going to start the second half here of Action Live from Beverly Field. 2010 Asante Elite U13s versus the Nitros.
Coach Q has not made any changes from the first half when we ended that first half, but I'm sure other players will get an opportunity to insert themselves into the game. Probably just to maybe there were a few of them that didn't play in that the game that was called early last week.
That's correct.
So maybe just trying to balance things out, and with the score the way it is, then it doesn't kind of really matter.
And just
We're waiting
listening
for
in.
Nitros to get back on the field.
And just listening in before the call to the start of the second half as well. Just coaches don't want the Asante squad to be lackadaisical. They don't want them resting on their laurels. This team is fighting. Maybe difficult for them to come back on the score sheet, but they're fighting for pride as well too. So don't get lazy. Keep moving. Keep set and practice and get ready. Finish this game off like a true professional and prep yourself going forward as well too. It speaks to the way you prep yourself and the professionalism that you want to show to other squads, and not only that, but for yourself too. So hopefully they'll finish strong.
We have a Carlo update. He looks better. He's been checked out there by a lineswoman as well as Coach Q. Definitely, he was in a lot of pain. It seems the worst of it has
Subsided.
That's right. Hopefully, there's no more issues. Long ball here for Nathan. Adriano asked for it. There's Adriano. Nathan. Curtis trying to get there. Jermaine. Still in the box. Alejandro sees it.
Good step. Good step.
Nitros, and that's off the back of Medi. It does go out. It's going to be a throw in for Nitros.
You good?
And Coach Q is absolutely clear. He wants the team to move the ball.
Hey, back position. Everybody behind the ball.
Alejandro intercepts. Short one to Nathan. Trying to thread the needle there to Adriano. Once again, Alejandro, he heads it. The ball is still in play. Here's 14 for Nitros. Trying to get past Alejandro. But he went to Medi. Medi again. It goes off one of the white shirts. It is a throw in Asante.
Switch the way. Switch it, boys. You're staying too much on one side. Go, open it up.
Go.
Play the whole field.
Go.
Well, Coach Q is sitting down, so that just tells you how things are.
That's the first.
Kind of makes it exciting when he's talking and walking. Back to Armando here. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to have to win that. He's unable to do so. There was a foul nonetheless, so it's going to be Nitros ball. And the whole bench is going to start to warm up. They'll be inserted back into play momentarily. And that's a luxury that Nitros does not have. They only have one sub. In the box, the goalie has to come out. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's a different goalie, isn't it? But it's the same guy. No, it is the same.
I know it's
player.
the same goalie.
Throw in Asante.
Alejandro, number 3, going to take this.
It's headed out again, so they're going to do another throw in. This one goes out of play. It will be a corner. Jermaine is heading there.
Adriano, what are you doing here? Get in the box.
Rondo will get to that. Plays it back with Samuel. Almost got past him. Rondo again. And he wins that battle. Adriano. Curtis. Too far for Natan. It's a goal kick. Nitros. So the best news I've heard all day. You can get a classic car insurance for less than half the cost of a monthly rate.
St. Ronnie doing his duty again, dropping off little nuggets and pearls of wisdom around and putting a big smile on your face
I
today, Eric.
was educated today about that. It was definitely for next summer. Got to do it. Ronnie's fault.
Again, Ronnie setting the bar high for us, setting that standard for the rest of us.
14 here will give chase, and he is giving gas. Looks around to see if he's got a player. That's a good one for 24.
That was a great one.
Goal, Nitros.
And good for them.
It was a good run by 14, and it was well deserved. I mean, he gave it all the gas he could.
Almost
all the nitrous.
All the.
Yes, indeed. And
he locked it down. He went in there fast and furious, fought off Samuel. Unfortunately, the coverage there and the help didn't arrive in time, and William was in a position not to make the save there, and Nitros find themselves on the board.
Let's not get complacent. Javi. Long ball here.
To who? There we go.
Adriano wins it. Medi. There's Medi. He tried to filter that pass to Jermaine. Rondo all the way up there. That goes out of play. He's going to make that throw in. And right.
Got it? Jermaine.
Armando will come off.
Go on the right.
So here comes Righteous, will be back in the game. Referee wants him to do it over. Oh, that got past the defender. Here is Curtis. Trying to set that ball up. Maybe from far, Max may test him. No, he does not. Curtis, keep playing. Blocked. Max is still there. And finally goes out of bounds. It's a Nitros ball. Curtis. It did go out again. It's orange ball here.
Which side?
Jermaine takes care of that one. There is Righteous. This flick to perhaps Adriano. He's in the box. The shot is blocked. Samuel, very short to Jermaine there. Javi wants no trouble, so he boots it. Natan is in front of the net. He may have a shot, and he has a goal. 6-1. I believe 23 was the goalie in that first half. Chris.
Hey, Nathan, let's go.
I am.
Let's go.
So Natan scores.
All down to you on that one, Eric. I don't remember seeing him in that. But
yeah, I think by the haircut I can tell. Max comes off. Giancarlo comes off, and Oscar
he's playing on the left.
is back in the game.
Yes.
He's moving Medi from that center that position.
You know what, Eric? You're right.
Stop. Move
I'll never disagree with you again, my friend. He wasn't net.
Yeah,
He's playing out now.
Move it.
14, who made that lovely assist not that long ago, created the Nitros only goal, and breaking that shadow streak, Medi decides to switch sides here with Curtis. He plays back with Jermaine. Back to
Jermaine,
Curtis.
front court.
Oh, he misplayed that one, but he's
Makes up for it with that speed there. Look at him go. Nice cross.
they still cross it. Manny! Maybe for 3. Maybe in the NFL.
Wrong sport.
Not tonight.
He's getting
It's just
Thursday
that
night mixed up
Beverly,
with
it's the
football.
Beverly bounce and just mishandle that in front of the net. It's a good effort from Curtis nonetheless. On the line, Medi. There's 14 with 23. Oscar. Short to Curtis. Maybe too short.
Great
Righteous.
pass back to Oscar.
Curtis.
Curtis. Oh, great effort. Nice give and go there by the U13s.
Javi. Coach.
Javi will come off now. Papa back in the game. And Ethan will join the game, and we'll see who he'll probably take out. Curtis. We'll see.
He's been working hard.
He has
Especially
making a
these
lot of
last
runs.
few minutes too. He's covered so much ground with those strides of his.
Giancarlo. Oscar. He thought about it for a
Great
second.
move,
Oscar again.
Eso,
Chips it.
it.
He que golazo de Oscar.
Golazo, Peru. Eso,
Oh,
Peru.
Oh, he did it with so much class. He thought about it for a second, then he wasn't in the right position. Then he had another opportunity, and he saw the goalie where he was, and he chipped it to the corner.
A great
7-1
touch, too.
Asante.
Great possession of the ball. Left, right, boom, and just chips it into the back of the net there. Just like a pro.
23 now for Nitros. They play it back with 26.
Stop. Close the drive back.
And that got past Alejandro. Here's 14. He showed us he's got some speed. 14 here.
This is dangerous. Coming
Oh, there it
challenge.
Does he get a shot? No.
He's still with the ball, though. Look, he's working hard.
Good job there, 14.
Great effort.
And
Ooh.
finally, Papa got a foot on it. Nitros still on the attack. That one is blocked. I saw a hand.
Play the ref. Play the whistle. Play the
Referee
whistle.
did not say anything. There is Righteous. Oh, Righteous.
Handball there.
Adriano, give it gas. And that one is just
Curtis
too
couldn't make
far.
ground
The goalie had to come out. It's a Asante throw in.
Jermaine calling for the troops to slow it down. That's good effort. But with Curtis's speed, he could have cut out to that ball. Even though it was a little bit of an errant pass, a little too forward for him, but he does make up that ground, though.
We're about midway through the second half. It's 7-1. Righteous. Oscar, they're trying to bat back 23, getting away with it. 39, rather. He fell on the play. They had 3 orange shirts.
Play the whistle.
Giancarlo. He saw Medi. Medi with it. Still with it. The pass to Curtis.
There you go.
Curtis trying to put in the box. It's in the box. Otro gol. Righteous.
Righteous.
Rouge.
And 14 will come off for Nitros. He's done quite a bit of running. As we said,
work.
he had that
Good work,
that
man.
assist on the only Nitros goal And Nico is warming up, so he's A-okay, I suppose.
No, that's a positive sign, most definitely. Good to see him out and about.
Just playing it back. Jermaine. Curtis, that's out. It came out. Curtis couldn't get there in time. It's number 30 now for Nitros. And here's Curtis. Pauses. Almost fell. Curtis still. It's loose. Giancarlo played it back.
Come on, Giancarlo.
Giancarlo again. Short pass to Oscar. Oscar with it. Filtered it to Adriano. Doesn't have shooting position. Maybe he does now. It's blocked. 30 heads it for Nitros. Still in danger.
Medi.
And Medi positions himself for a cross. Short to Giancarlo. Giancarlo shoots on target.
Hey. You watch that, Giancarlo.
And that one over the head of Samuel. But Papa is there to intercept. 39 now. He's got a little bit of speed. Oscar gets there first. Regains possession. Nitros with it again. Oscar again. Jermaine.
Open wide, Giancarlo. Open wide.
Too far for Curtis. Throw in Asante.
Giancarlo, stay.
Long one. Headed by Papa.
Get back there. Look, Papa, look.
Here's Papa.
That's it, Matty.
Good one for Medi. Medi making the strides. Here's Medi. Pauses, looks around. He goes on target. It's blocked. It hit Giancarlo, actually. So it will be a goal kick. So Ethan, imagine for Adriano. Yeah, that's correct. Adriano and Medi. Mihab and Ethan back in action. Medi, who had a couple opportunities there. He moved to that position. He was playing that center mid and then moved in to the wing. We saw a little bit more creativity. Here is Mihab with Ethan. Ethan. Shot is blocked. Still in the box. Giancarlo. Oh, it's out of play. Coach Q questioning that last play.
There we go, Nitros. The goal kick there. Trying to clear their end of the field here midway through this second half of play. Curtis with the ball. Challenged. Has the ball taken away. Number 27 with it now. Challenged by Oscar. Oscar, great takeaway. Yeah.
Won it, but with a foul, and the referee called it.
Come, Mihab. Get back, Mihab. Giancarlo, get ready. Turn around. Let's go.
Let's see what the Nitros do here.
Samuel wins it. Curtis made the turn and did manage to get to Righteous. He saw Ethan. He's by himself. Goalie comes out and made the save. Nonetheless,
Offside.
It doesn't matter because it was offside.
Offside.
And we're going to give a yellow card on the lateness of that call because that is so late. Linesman,
What's up with that?
you got to show that flag right away. I mean, that was super late.
And on a positive note, Nico looking to come back in here.
Hey, Oscar.
Oscar is going to come on.
Giancarlo, you two gonna stay. He's playing in front of you. Okay? Yes?
Yes, coach.
So I believe Curtis will come off. That would be the natural substitution here. Nitros, maybe too far for him. It is a throw in for too far for 34, so Alejandro will do the throw in here for Asante.
Wait. Yes. Play 3 at the back. Okay? So, no more running. Stay.
I stand corrected. Samuel comes off. They're going to slim the defense to 3 players, and Carlo and Nico rather will come in, has come into the match. Ethan.
Hey, Papa, you told Jermaine?
Oh, Righteous is there.
Ball's loose.
And the flag is up again.
Wow.
Righteous. White. Listen, white.
Is he on his phone, that linesman? I can't see from here, but maybe I should message him. Don't. Your calls are way too late, my friend. 26.
He's going to leave you on red, Eric.
Asante still pressing here.
Looking for more.
And here comes Oscar, full speed. Mihab, Ethan trying to center it, but it was blocked.
Water break here. We're going to take a little bit of a water break, everybody. We'll come back in a couple of seconds. Asante up here live from Beverly.
It was a very short water break. Coach Q got the whiteboard there for a second, and he was interrupted. Referee wants him to resume action as soon as possible.
Sideline ref here calling for a throw-in.
So game resumes.
Ethan giving Mihab a couple of pointers there on how to throw the ball in.
Well, he's a PK taker, but maybe not a throw-in
maker.
And there's a shot from Ethan from a bad angle. Easy save for the goalie. Jermaine anticipating this ball. Oscar. Righteous. Curtis. Off the bar. The referee.
It out. It's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, it hit the top bar, so something coming close again.
Coach Q reestablishing dominance of this team right there. Shouting to his players, don't call the plays, I call them.
Better believe it.
Making me stand straight at him.
Nitros with 24 here. Giancarlo couldn't get a piece on it. 24 still. Pauses, looks around. Alejandro kicks it away. Mihab.
Why is it taking so long to make a pass?
I was thinking exactly the same thing. He took the words out of my mouth. Because that one was one where he should have just made the pass one time. He had Ethan ahead of him. Giancarlo. A little bit too far. Curtis played it back though with Jermaine. Curtis, he's got Oscar on the side. Oscar back to Curtis is a good one.
Pass.
Curtis, oh. Righteous! Why not?
Just like clockwork.
Added to the collection.
Righteous the shark.
And it's a nice give and go there with Oscar and Curtis. And Oscar with a lot of class. He filtered that pass to Curtis. And Righteous didn't even have to jump for that one.
Move the ball.
It's 8-1 Asante.
Yeah. See the runs he's making? The same thing. You make those runs and make the cross, okay? Don't cross it to your left. Bring it back to your right and do it properly. '23
now plays back for Nitros. Asante giving pressure. Nico. And Giancarlo lost it, but there's Oscar to regain possession to Nico.
So using the body, Oscar.
Indeed. Still Asante. Curtis battling it out. Who's our favorite linesman there? Is he watching?
Make sure, let's check he's not on his phone.
It looked from here that he was, and I apologize if he wasn't, but definitely he was. Looked like he was doing something else. Nitros on the attack.
I know that. That's why you never come.
But Papa wins it. Curtis short to Oscar and tried to do that give and go again. Didn't work this time. Fan on that play. 39 now. Intercepted by Jermaine. And they do try to switch it. Here's an opportunity for Nitros. 24 in front of the net. William came out.
Great challenge by William.
And the flag has been raised. The referee signaled it was a kick of sorts. The referee has continued to play on. Maybe give him the advantage. Mihab, let's see if Ethan can get there. Good run there by number 41. Oh, he blocked it beautifully. Good job there, 41. And Nitros gets rid of the danger. 24 had that great opportunity. Righteous, the pass to Nico. Too far for him. The flag was up anyway. Won't count.
Position. Righteous. Hey. Curtis. Behind you. Behind you.
Play with number 26. 24. Couldn't get to it. Giancarlo looks around. To Nico.
Nico, let's go.
Here's Giancarlo. And he played with Mihab. Mihab made a move. It went out.
Hey.
It's a throw in for Nitros.
Why are you doing this?
So the sub is being made here, so they're gonna have to redo that throwing.
Hey. All the way back. All the way back. Behind you.
Nico. Ethan, he's free. Ethan shoots.
Ethan, don't you see wide open?
And Coach Hughes didn't like it. He expected the pass.
There may have been the opportunity to pass one more time before taking a shot on net.
Goal kick, Nitros. They play with 38. He had to extend himself there. 34 with it at the line. He's got Mihab watching him. Mihab unable to steal it from him. That's played right on the line. And it does cross Alejandro to Ethan here. And it goes off number 38, Nitros. So it's another throw-in. Mihab will take yet another throw-in.
Deer in the headlights. There we go. Good throwing.
Nico. Mihab. Oscar. And there's Curtis.
Offside.
Maybe too far. Maybe off position. Yes,
Just
it's
a bit
an
offside.
offside call.
Guys, watch the line. Curtis.
There's Papa. Curtis. Oscar. With Giancarlo.
Come on, get back.
Lost it. 14. for Nitros. Played ahead. Alejandro's there. Got there first. Ethan. He saw Mihab. He fell.
He blew a tire.
Mihab fell. And it's a throw in for Nitros. Good job there by Giancarlo to win it. Ethan trying to get around 34. That's so. Here is Mihab. Will he cross? You got to cross. You're going to run out of room.
Great cross.
Oh, wow. And too much mustard from Righteous. He really didn't have much of an opportunity there other than the tap in. It's a goal kick for Nitros.
Nitros here battling. Gonna finish strong.
Let's get better. Let's go.
It's gonna be a corner kick here for Asante Elites. Jermaine running cross field. He's gonna be taking this one.
It's a good one from Jermaine and right to the hands of the goalie. Plays it quickly. He's got two defenders on him. That's just coach wanted a call, didn't get it. Giancarlo watches it go. Made the pass to Mihab. And it's called hand on Mihab.
Guys, we gotta move the ball better. Hey, go back. Leave him. Go.
How are we doing on time, Mr. Reese?
We're at the 109 mark here of this game.
Approaching the end here. Number 24. Giancarlo. With Nico. He wish he had it back.
He had yards, he had space.
Breathe, Nico, breathe. Hey, panic.
Oh, this one is misplayed. Nico. Righteous. Ethan.
Oh.
Over the bar.
Thursday Night Football live from Beverly.
And it looks like Samuel is coming back into play. Looks like Righteous will be coming up. Ethan steals it.
Oh,
Let's go.
Righteous!
Stay here. This is how we make a change. Stay here and follow. Righteous!
Righteous!
Righteous will come off. He's had he scored a couple of times today.
Samuel. Ruby run now. Let's go. We had to talk. Ruby run. Let's go.
We'll see if he takes over Righteous' spot. We've seen Samuel playing an offensive role in the past
most definitely.
with a score such as this. I mean,
Why not?
yeah, let's try them all out. Ethan wins it. There. Oh, he is offended. It's going to be a free kick.
Pass it. Pass the ball. Move the ball. Go long kick.
Coach Q wants him to move it.
Oscar, stay. Get it back.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Up on the ground. Play.
With Oscar. Oscar.
Peru.
He did take the shot just over the bar. $39 giving gas here for Nitros. Lost it. Oscar to Samuel. Samuel turns. Samuel is able to make the cross. Mihab is there. 34 chipped it.
Somebody lost a cleat.
And he
Or
kicked
shin
it
guard.
out. It's a shin pad. It came off Mehab. They'll want to take that back for sure.
Yeah, pull up your socks.
Another corner here for Asante.
Upper corner, now straight to the goal.
And he needs to pull up his socks.
Make the run. Organize the run.
Jermaine, Jermaine, pull up your socks.
Another good one from Jermaine. Nico almost got it. It is in.
Sophie now.
Call.
With Leo. Leo.
Well, one more substitution here for Nitros.
Hey guys, listen. Hey, listen. Now move the ball. Two touch, everybody move.
Well, in the last game when there was this amount of goals, Coach Richard said they have to make 50 passes, or maybe that's
Face the
100
wrath of Coach Richard.
before they can go
And
up
they
again.
did it.
And they did do that. Yes,
They did do it. All through.
he's 14, trying to get around. Maybe one of the better players for Nitros. And here's 29. He got around Alejandro. He's got a lot of orange shirts around him, though. Jermaine with Alejandro. Plays it forward here with Nico. And there was a hand there by Nico. So a free kick for Nitros.
Go back.
Rio, he's right there. Play the ball. He's open. Open player.
Oh, he was intercepted there by Ethan.
Keep the ball.
He played with Mihab.
Way, Ethan.
Here's Mihab. He played ahead to whom?
Pass
So I don't
and
play.
move. Back to him. Pass and move.
No.
Hey, Ethan, stay. Stay.
Ethan. 14 now. Oscar. Nico. Samuel. Pauses. Looks around. Curtis. And Oscar, despite not getting a perfect pass, tried to regain possession, but the referee says he fouled number 30. So it's going to be a free kick for Nitros. Papa kicked it out. Ethan with Mihab. He saw Samuel, but he has to get ahead of 38.
Go the net.
Here's Mihab.
Net.
Will he shoot? He does, and he scores. Mihab, the second one of the match. He scored on a penalty kick in the first half. Maybe the referee may want to wrap it up.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Eric. Coming towards the tail end of this one, might as
Go
well.
down.
There's Nico. Mahab again. 23 tried to dispossess him. Nitros finally does with 14. He played back with 23. Long one, but Papa gets her first. Alejandro, Papa.
Make the game simple.
And 14 breaks through. He's got speed. Try to make a move. Alejandro wins that battle though. And the game comes to an end.
Line up, chickens. Let's go.
Asante Elite 11, Nitros 1. It's just one of those games, Chris. But a better second half from Nitros, if we may say. I mean, we wanted a little bit more action. I mean, they had a couple
No,
moments where they
100%.
almost scored, and the one goal, which was number 14, that made the run and made that pass. So the handshakes before everybody heads their way. For Asante, this is the last game of July, and the next match will be at the Broussard tournament.
And we're looking forward to seeing how you guys represent the Asante Elites. Gonna wish you all the luck in the world, obviously. You guys are gonna represent us well. Safe travels there. Going back to your earlier point about this game and about the Nitros in the second half, most definitely they were a little more structured, looked like less nerves and better control of the ball. And obviously they had a couple of opportunities, capitalizing on one of them. And in spite of the score, there was no quit in them. So we'll give them that. It's a bit of a moral victory. I know it doesn't necessarily dissipate the sting of having to endure a loss of this magnitude, but you know what? They'll come back. They're strong. These kids are resilient and they'll show face.
And it'll be until next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, to comment. Take care.
All right, everybody. Asante Nation soccer fans, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you at the next one. Asante, good luck in Montreal. Do us proud. Ciao, everybody. Viva Peru.